Hey everyone, I'm Matt, the EMF Minimalist, and welcome back to another video. So, many minimalists will tell you that one of the benefits of their lifestyle is that they can save a lot of money and live a more simple life by, not purchasing unnecessary things, and by maybe minimizing the amount of stuff that they have in their lives. They can therefore live in a smaller space, which is generally less expensive than living in a larger space. EMF minimalism is very similar in that by avoiding EMFs, you can almost guarantee that you are going to be saving money. For example, I don't own a cell phone, and that's saving me, anywhere from $50 to $100 a month. If you multiply that by 3 or 4 or 5, which is common for families who all own their own device with a calling plan, you might be talking about thousands of dollars a year that you could be saving or putting into more health beneficial products, or maybe a vacation. It's very important to remember that EMF minimalism is primarily going to improve your health and happiness, and it's going to help your relationships, and it's going to generally allow you to live a more connected and conscientious life. But there's also the fact that EMF minimalism can save you money. Our power bill is usually between $50 and $60 a month, and that's with electric hot water, that's with air conditioning, and that's also with an electric range. So because we make an effort to minimize our exposure to EMFs, we're also minimizing our use of electricity, therefore saving money. So I just want to make it clear that EMF minimalism is not some sort of luxury or some sort of elite lifestyle. In fact, it's a very simple lifestyle, one that people used to live without any choice, and one which most of the world still lives. There are just so many things as our lifestyles have become more electrified, more based around wireless devices, and as things like energy efficient lighting and other appliances have increase the amount of dirty electricity in our indoor environments. Only recently have our lives become so polluted with EMFs. You might be wondering, is there an inexpensive way to deal with all of this besides spending hundreds of dollars on a set of meters, or hundreds of dollars hiring an EMF consultant to test for you? And the answer is yes. So today I'm going to just show you very briefly how you can test for EMFs in your home using a very common product that you can find in just about any department store, hardware store, or home improvement store. So what I have here is a digital multimeter, and this is a tool that any electrician would have. What it allows you to do is test for electric fields indirectly using your own body. And what that is referred to is body voltage. You'll need a few things. The first is an outlet tester like this. The second, obviously, is the multimeter, which you can find for between $40 and $50. And the third, which is optional but also very helpful, is this ground cable. And so this looks like a regular 3-prong plug, because it is, but connected to it is this little alligator clip, and this clip is only connected to the 3rd prong right here. The other 2 plugs don't go anywhere. So the first thing that I'm going to do is take the outlet tester and plug it in to the wall. And you can see that I have 2 yellow lights, which, following the guide, means that we have correct wiring. That's important because now I know that this outlet is grounded. Just to be sure, we'll check the other one, and it's good. So the next thing I'm going to do is plug in the ground cable, connect that to the black lead of the multimeter. The way this one works is you turn it on by turning the knob to the V, which stands for voltage, and by default it begins in DC or direct current mode. So I'm going to press function once. Now you can see it says AC. I have the ground cable connected to the COM port and the red connected to the voltage, and all I have to do is touch this lead with my fingers, and that's going to show me what my body voltage is. So this is reading 0.685 volts or 680 millivolts. And what's interesting is I'm going to move my hand over here to the wall, and you can see how that number changes. So depending on where I am on this wall, which does have live wiring inside of it, you can see that my body voltage changes accordingly. Now for a sleeping space like the one I'm in, you really want to have your body voltage down in the, let's say 20 to 50 millivolt range. But certainly this high is going to affect your sleep, and even if you are sleeping, it's going to prevent you from getting into a full stage 4 restorative sleep, and that will affect melatonin production and many other biological processes, which will have a ripple effect and create poor health. So what I'm going to do is turn off the circuit to the bedroom and see how that changes things. So I'm back from turning off the circuit to our bedroom, and if you look at the meter, you can see that the level has actually gone up. That is something that you need to be aware of, because many people think that just turning off a single circuit to your bedroom is enough. But in this case, and I'm not sure exactly why, but it has to do with electric fields canceling themselves out, and it also has to do with other circuits that may run parallel to a circuit when they exit the circuit panel. My body voltage is in fact higher than it was before I turned off the circuit. So now what I'm going to do is turn off a few more circuits and see if I can get that level lower. So now that I've turned off a few more circuits, let me show you what the multimeter is reading. So now we're in the 5 to maybe 15 millivolt range, and that's ideal for sleeping. It's always best to have the lowest possible number, but depending on where your bed is located in relation to wiring that you may not be able to turn off, you may not be able to get this low. In that case, you may want to consider moving your bed either away from a wall or into a different room. If you can get your body voltage down to 5 millivolts, you're going to find that you go to sleep much more easily. You will stay asleep for the entire night, and when you wake up, you'll feel incredibly refreshed and ready to start your day. So I hope this has been a helpful little tutorial on how to inexpensively and indirectly measure the EMFs in your home using a digital multimeter and testing for body voltage. I will, in my next video, show you how you can test for dirty electricity very inexpensively. So until then, take care and stay safe. Bye.